mode.
Good evening, everyone. This is Mr. Taylor with Young Engineers Today. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Wednesday and has had the opportunity to do a little bit of experimenting with SketchUp. Okay? All right, let's get started. If you can hear me, please raise your hand. All right, Anthony has his hand raised. Christopher, Jean-Marc, Keller, Luke, Marissa, Maya, Nicholas, Noah. Excellent. All right, Elizabeth, Eric. Very good. All right, it's the majority of class. Bless me, excuse me. If you can, thank you, Anna. If you can see my screen, please raise your hand. It should say basics, lesson 1, and a bunch of topics. All right, Anna, Ken, Anthony, Christopher, Jean-Marc, Keller, Marissa, Maya, Nicholas, Noah, and Zach. Excellent. Great. All right, we still got a few more people coming into class. Put your hands down. All right. Before we get started, would anyone like to share anything they experimented with while using Scratch over the last 48 hours? Or did anyone have any difficulties creating an Emoto account or logging in? All right, let's go with Anna. Anna, go ahead.
I made like an 8-story building type thing.
Awesome. Great job, Anna. Thank you for experimenting and sharing.
Thank you.
Good job. Keep up the great work. All right, let's go with Christopher. Yeah, Christopher.
I created a house.
Nice. Good job. Keep it up, Chris. Good. Very good. All right, let's go with Jean-Marc. Yes, Jean-Marc.
I made a giant robot.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. Great job. Thanks, Jean-Marc. Let's go with Anthony. Yes, Anthony.
I made a house, but I don't know how to get inside.
All right, well, we can work on that. You just made the outside of it. But hey, you're doing great. Good job.
Oh, sorry.
All right, let's go with Noah. Yes, Noah. Noah, go ahead.
I made a house with a swimming pool and a basketball court.
Okay. Cool, basketball. El baloncesto, one of my favorite sports. Thanks, Noah. Awesome. All right, now let's go with Max. Yes, Max. What did you make in SketchUp? Max, you're unmuted. Okay, guess not. All right, well, let's get moving. Quick review, and then we'll start learning some new skill sets. All right. Okay. Last class, remember, choose your template. And we're going to be using feet and inches. All right. Maya, you're completely fine. All right. So just follow along. We're doing a quick review. All right. Now, we learned to the opening screen, and we use the instructor, which if you go under Window on PC or Mac, you can check the instructor, and the instructor is a wonderful little tool that anything we click on or highlight, it shows us and tells us how to use it. Wonderful tool. Then we went under View, and on a PC it's called the toolbar, but on a Mac it's called a tool palette. We clicked on Large Tool Set, and it gives us our tool set, which is an expanding amount of tools, and if you click on any of those, your instructor will change and tell you what those are. Okay. Now, as we move forward, what we learned how to use also was the selector tool, which is the cursor arrow, and the pencil. Now, you can make a line with the pencil by clicking, then moving your mouse, and it will create a line for you. Now, okay. So, a few things with a line. We have, and then when you click again, it stops your line. We have selection tools and lines and edges and etc. Now, our x-axis on our screen is red, our y-axis is green, and our z-axis is blue. Okay? And you can align these lines to your axes. And as we said, we can click again, and then that will finish the line. Okay? All right. Now, last class, you tried drawing these lines. What I want you to do now is to draw a square. Okay? And when it is complete, you get a gray significance of a solid shape. So what I want you to do is go ahead and draw a square. Once you've drawn your square and it turns gray, raise your hand so I know that you're done. All right? Let's do that. All right, Anthony, Maya, Seth, Luke, awesome. Nick, Chris, Amy, which I'm going to believe to be Zach. All right. All right, Marissa. Okay, good. I'm going to put your hands down. Now that we have our square, we're going to use another tool. It's called the push-pull tool. All right? The push-pull tool allows whatever we're creating to turn into a three-dimensional figure. All right? So what I want you to do is select your pull tool, which looks like a thin board-like structure with an arrow pointing up, because you can expand a shape. And you hover over a face. A face is a side. When we hear the word face, and face is very common in multiple computer animated design softwares, it will allow you to select that section. As you can tell, when you select it, it turns from gray to a bluish dottish color. All right, and then expand it and click and finish. So go ahead and do that. Let's make a cube. Once you've made a cube, raise your hand. All right, great. We have Anthony, Anna, Christopher, Jean-Marc, Keller, Luke. And many others have raised their hands. Excellent job. All right. All right, once again, Catherine, show you how to do it again. After you have your square, you're going to get the push-pull button. And all you do is once you clicked on the push-pull button, hover over the face and click once to select the face, which would be your square. Okay. Once you do that, just move your mouse and you'll watch that it expands, and then click again. Okay. All right. All right, there. Way to go. All right, Chris, call you Drew. Just keep reminding me, all right? Thanks, Chris. Drew. Drew. All right? Okay, let's move on to our next thing. But right before we do that, I want to check on one person. Where'd he go? All right, well, I think Eric must have logged out and was logging back in. His computer must have shut down. Okay, let's move forward. All right, the next button is the orbiting button. You can press O to move around your cube that you have here or whatever you make so you can see different sides of it. So go ahead and try that out using the O. Do it real quick. I don't even want to see your hand raised because it shouldn't take you that long. And just orbit around. And you can also click on the orbit button to do it as well. Okay. Hopefully you're having an orbiting good time doing that. I apologize if that was a really lame joke. I do make mistakes sometimes with my jokes being really lame. All right. Now, I think we've all done some orbiting. All right. Now, let's move on. Now, while using your orbiting tool, hold down the shift to pan. All right. So you can pan to different sides and do that as well. So try that out. All right. Go ahead and try that. All right. All right, Catherine, what's going on here?
I need to re-download it because apparently it's, I don't know, my old version I had last webinar doesn't work now. I don't exactly know why. So I'm just going to re-download it.
And you're on a Mac, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, try that.
So.
But delete everything else you have already, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, thanks, Catherine.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let me know if you need anything. All right, we're getting to that. All right. Now, with the hand, you can grab things, etc. Now, with the, and to answer your question, Anthony, just hold up. We're getting there. Once you make something in an area, it's kind of, that's where it starts. We have to mount things together. It's an interesting process. All right. The next thing, you're zooming. It's a magnifying glass. You can zoom in, or you can use the little scroll wheel if you want. That's another way you can zoom in. All right, the rectangle tool. Let's make a rectangle, everybody. Use the rectangle tool, make a rectangle. Once you made a rectangle, raise your hand. Anthony, Max is back. Maya, good job. We're killing it. We're moving quick. We're going to get through a lot of stuff tonight. You guys are awesome. Jean-Marc, Chris, Nick, Zach, Noah, Seth, Elizabeth, Anna. All right, put your hands down. I think we have the majority of the people. All right, so we know how to make a rectangle. Now, if you wanted to make that into a cube or a 3D dimensional figure, you could use the push-pull and you can make it bigger. All right, circle time. Here's the circle tool. This allows you to make a circle. All right, try making a circle. Once you made a circle, raise your hand. Anthony, Jean-Marc, Noah, Seth, Chris, Drew, Anna, Jean-Marc, Marissa, Anthony. Man, you guys are quick. Noah, this is like one of those old Western like gunslinger fights. I'd be done for with you guys. You guys are just fast. All right, put your hands down. All right. Now, selection tool. All right, when we're using the selection tool, you click once to select a line or face, click twice to select a 2D object, or click 3 times to select whole objects. Now, you guys have a few objects already made, so why don't you go ahead and try those out and see how they work. I'm going to give you guys like 30, 40 seconds. Try that out, and once you've done trying all 3 of those, so you get a feel of how they work, raise your hand. Yes, Marissa.
Okay. So I just wanted to say it's kind of cool. How like if you expand a circle, it goes up and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, if you would you use the push-pull button on top of the circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you made a cylinder?
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice job. Look at you just being a creative, clever engineer.
Okay.
Good job. Keep up the good work. All right. Let me see. Seth, how's it coming in there? Let me get yourself muted. I was just going to check up on you. I think you're done. Nicholas, how you doing? You're unmuted, Nick. I think you just got a message.
Good.
Good, good. Did you just get a message? Sound like it vibrated.
No.
Okay. All right, how's everything going? You liking this?
Mhm.
Good, good. Do you see how to use the selection tool the 3 different ways?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Gives you a lot of control. All right, great job. I'm waiting for a few other people. Make sure you raise your hands once you're done. John Mark, how's it going, buddy?
Good. I just found this really interesting tool whenever I clicked my circle. It was
Yeah.
like this ribbon shaped in a circle with an arrow in it, and it turned it into a window shape, like a window frame or a picture frame.
Oh, cool, dude. Yeah, if we have some extra time, maybe we have to show that off. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Sean Mark. All right. Hello, Eric.
Yeah, he stepped away. I'll have to get him. We weren't able to get on.
Okay. Were you not be able to get on the GoToWebinar or SketchUp?
SketchUp.
Okay, yeah, because you disappeared for probably the last
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't get on, and so he told me to come in. He's doing it by himself. He told me to come in the room and figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about like disappeared as in he stepped away. I'm talking from the point of he wasn't even in the class. Like his account.
Yeah, I think he never got online, and he thought he was, and he was confused as to why he wasn't able to be heard.
Okay, yeah, because I kept trying to call on him and try to talk to him, but I couldn't.
Okay, so we're online now. Okay.
Okay. Well,
so I will go get him. But how do you get to SketchUp? I don't even know how to do that.
Are you on a PC or a Mac, ma'am?
A Mac.
Okay. He should have downloaded it last class, and it should be in your applications if he placed it from downloading it into his applications.
Okay, in the App Store or where?
No, in your when you go to, let's see, where is this? Not the App Store, but literally you have a folder on a Mac called Applications.
Okay.
It has the compass logo.
Yeah, okay. Let's see.
Or if you go up to Spotlight, you can type it there as well.
Well, I don't know how to move. Let's see here.
The Spotlight, if you look at my screen, I've pulled up Spotlight for you. It's the magnifying glass in the top right corner next to the time. And if you just type...
Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing like, the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth.
Keep going a little bit further over, and it looks like an old school magnifying glass, like when people were...
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Type SketchUp there, ma'am.
Okay.
And it should come up if you downloaded it last class.
It says search for SketchUp. I'm not seeing it on here.
Okay, maybe you didn't download it. That might be...
Oh, here's other, SketchUpmen.dmg.
Not sure on that.
Okay, well, we may have to just figure out how to do that and catch back up to another one, the 24-hour delay. I don't know.
Yeah, the video has been posted. It was posted yesterday. I just sent you the link for SketchUp.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to keep you from the webinar. We'll figure it out.
What I'll do is, if he wants to just pay attention for now,
Okay.
at 6 o'clock I can stay on for like 5 minutes and help you guys out.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Let's get back to this. All right. So learning more about how to use SketchUp. All right. Now, if we click on one face, you can double click a face, triple click. So once again, you can see that again. Click once for a line, click twice for a face, triple click, highlight the whole thing. Now, moving. I know someone asked about moving earlier. Always move on an axis to avoid floating objects. This meaning we want things to be attached to axes because it's easier for development. We don't want things out in no man's land, all right? So you have your moving tool, which looks like an old school Nintendo's buttons. If anyone remembers Nintendo. All right. Yes, Drew brought up a great point. There are shortcuts with many buttons on the keys that'll help you out. All right, to turn on Instructor Maya, go to Window, and you'll see it about 3/4 the way down. All right, and I believe Anna has a question. Yes, Anna.
Oh, I think that was just raised from before.
Oh no, it said in the message box. I was just answering your question.
Oh yeah. How did Jean-Marc make a person? Or no, not a person. A thing that looks like a picture frame.
Okay. How about at the last few minutes of class, I'll give Jean-Marc the screen and let him show you. Okay. Jean-Marc, you okay with doing that? If you're cool with that, raise your hand, Jean-Marc. All right, Jean-Marc raised his hand, so he's cool to do that. So we'll do that for the last few minutes of class, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And it's really wild what it's doing.
All right, awesome.
Because it's making like a sort of inclined plane.
Oh, awesome. All right, cool. All right, so let's get back to this, and we can learn some more cool skills. Thank you. Yes, Anthony.
There's a problem. I can see my inside.
You're inside of what? Can you give me more details?
My house.
You're inside of it?
Yeah, I can look inside of it.
Okay.
It's random.
Oh, all right, cool. Awesome, Anthony. Thanks for sharing, buddy.
But I don't know how to stop that.
All right. Are you inside of it? Try zooming out.
No, I'm not inside of it. I'm out of it. And I can look inside.
Is that what you want to do?
No. I just found this. I pressed a random button, now I can look at the inside.
Okay, hit Control Z, maybe? See if that'll go backwards, okay?
No, that's zooming.
Alright,
It's
well,
zooming out.
see if there's a back arrow. Like, go up, like an undo button. Should be an undo button.
I don't see it.
Well,
I'm inside.
okay, hold on, relax. Alright, under Edit, there's Undo, okay? Click on Edit, then click Undo.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I got it.
Alright, thanks, Ant. Yes, Anna?
I know what happened. It's probably one of the few things. Like sometimes, if you do something wrong, it will how do you say it? Like just either, like get rid of one of whatever of what you were trying to do, or he could have accidentally made it translucent.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Change the material. All right, thank you. All right, a few quick more questions so we can learn more skills. Yes, Zachary.
I think he this happened to me a couple times when he was like maybe trying to carve out like a door or something. Maybe I've tried this. He tried deleting one line, except it like deleted the whole wall and the walls around it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thanks, Zach. Marissa. Yes, Marissa.
Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Okay, so right now I'm on SketchUp, and I was just playing around for a moment. I drew this kind of triangle, but it was a square, and then I drew a line through it, so it made two triangles.
Cool.
And then I used like this the button, and then I added another line, and now it's like really weird. It's undescribable. It's an undescribable shape.
All right, cool. Thank you, Marissa, for sharing. All right, Catherine. Just want to get through these in the hands. Yes, Catherine.
I wasn't here for the first part of the webinar. So how do you get to the tool palette again? I'm not.
We went over this last cast as well. You need to go to View, Tool Palette, and then scroll over to your tool sets. Okay?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, and Jean-Marc, you're the last one with your hand up. Yes, Jean-Marc.
I don't know why my hand was raised.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Thanks, Jean-Marc. All right, let's move forward. Okay, we can always move on an axis. We always want to make sure we move on an axis. Now, next topic, rotating around a center. All right, you can see this is rotating around the center button. If you double click the face of the center with this button, all right, you can rotate that around its center point. As you can see, a dotted center line will go through it. All right, now inferring. On blue axis from point, when you get these blue dotted lines, it helps infer that it's on this axis plane. Okay? We can do shape by size. All right, where you'll see the dimensions, don't click on the dimension box. If you click on it, it will change. Then we have sides. These are circle and polygons. The numbers of the sides can be changed. Then you enter the radius when you type on, if you make a circle or a polygon of any shape. The thing is, with SketchUp, the thing just to make you aware of, if you go to print in SketchUp or do laser cutting with SketchUp, SketchUp doesn't make an actual true circle. It's actually a polygon with, I forget, like 60 some odd sides to make it look like a circle, but it's truly not a circle. And the only reason I really know that is because I was working with an engineering friend of mine who we were laser cutting things out, and you could see all the small dashes. So Luke, how can I help you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to raise my hand.
Okay, no problem. All right, thanks, Luke. All right, so go ahead and try using circles and polygons, and then enter your own radius and see what you can do, okay? Try that out. Once you've tried all that out with lines and shapes, mess around with some of that, raise your hand and let me know that you've done it, okay? Thank you. Good job, Seth, Marissa, Jean-Marc, Luke. Awesome job, gentlemen and ladies. Okay, Anna, Nick, Noah. Very good. Zach. Come on, let's go. We got Alex, Anthony. Come on, a few more guys out there, ladies. Let me know once you've done all that. We got about half the class. All right, what I want you to do, Drew, is make a circle and check out the sides button and see how you can change the sides of it with a shape by size with the dimensions. You can change the dimensions. Okay, that's what you're trying right now. Thanks. All right, looks like the majority of people have done this. All right, we got about, out of the 18, I would say maybe a good 12 people. Very good. All right. Find Anthony. Where are you? Anthony, how's it going?
It's not working. I did the undo button, but it didn't work.
Anthony, what didn't work? Like, are you still inside your shape, or what are you speaking of?
I pressed the undo button, but no, I can still see inside my shape.
Okay, Anthony, without me knowing what button you did, if your undo button didn't work, just start new. So I'm not 100% sure what you did without being there. Just try to.
Hello?
Hello?
We're having disconnect on like the internet. The internet's coming off.
Your internet's going off?
Internet's off.
Oh boy.
Sometimes it goes on and off.
Okay. Anthony, once you all right, cool. Marissa made another weird shape. Okay. Let's go to arcs. All right. With your arc, there's an arc button, which is next to the circle, and you can use the arc by clicking the start point, and then you can click an end point to make an arc. All right. Measured, click to start, enter length of a line, and enter the radius for the curve. So, which is another helpful thing. Also, using the instructor will help you as well. If you click on the line to start and enter the length, and you can get a measurement for it and enter the radius. And you'll actually see when you click on it, that will help you do that, okay? All right, what I want you to do now is try making an arc, all right? Let's go ahead and do that. And once again, use the arc button. And as I always encourage, use the instructor. If you have the instructor open, I'll give you a few more tips on how to use it in front of you. All right. And once you're done making an arc, and you can measure it, you'll click to start, enter the length of the line, and enter a radius for the curve. Okay? Yes, Anna.
I just raised my hand to say that I was done.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Anna. Now, if some of you are confused with how to make the measurement, if you notice in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, when you go to make something, say a square or a shape, you'll see that the dimensions pop up in the lower right-hand corner. If you type any numbers, you can change these. And that's what is meant by measurement. So when you're making an arch or making a shape, you can do that by putting down in the right-hand corner. All right? Yes, Jean-Marc.
Oh, I was just saying I was done.
Okay. Did that make sense about how in the right-hand corner you can see where you can put the measurements in?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to click on them. As soon as you start making a shape, you just start typing the dimensions you want. Does that make sense?
Yes, and that tool I was using to make the frame, it's not working the same way, so I'm not sure I can get it to work.
Okay, well, you can always tell us about it next class if you figure it out. Okay?
Like, you have to draw it on a path. I'm not sure how I did it.
Okay, no problem. Well, if you come across it again, you're more than welcome to share it next class. We'll be doing another CAD software next week. Okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks. All right, we got Marissa. Remember, once you're done, raise your hand if you've been able to make an arch. All right, awesome. A lot of hands went up. Zach's done. Wow, everyone. Okay, let's move on next. All right. Now, we're going to create tangents to soft edges. So let's say make a square. And what you're gonna do is put a arch tangent within a square. Okay? And when you make that, you'll actually notice that it'll go from, all you gotta do is drag it across, and you'll notice that it'll go from making an arch, and it'll say tangent on arch, or tangent to edge, okay? So try that out, okay? Yes, Luke?
I already did that.
Okay, awesome. So try something else. Work ahead. Okay? Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Marissa.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have my hand up.
Okay. Thank you. Now, if you want to try something with this tangent edge, after you've made your tangent edge, if you take the eraser and then click on that area that's been cut off here, it'll make it disappear, and then you have a rounded edge. Okay? It's a cool little tip there. All right, thanks, Anthony, for telling me. Zach's done. All right, anyone else done? Luke, Christopher, or excuse me, Drew. All right. Oh, seems just about everyone. So we're going to move on ahead. Okay, anchored comments. Okay. All right, as you can see that, there's that text-looking box with A1. We're not talking about steak sauce either. Sorry, another lame joke. You click on where you want it, and you'll notice that you can anchor comments to things. And what happens is maybe you're working on this and you want to come back to it, like, hey, this is where I left off. I want to come back and say, hey, let me build a pyramid on top of this or something. I don't know. And then you can come back and remember what you need to do. Or if you're working on a project with someone else and you want to leave, like in the real world, say you're working on this project with a partner for a company and they work on it on the afternoon, you work on it in the morning, okay? All right. Now 3D text objects. If you click on the three-dimensional A, that will allow you to type in a text and it'll make you three-dimensional. Okay? So go ahead and try that out. All right, once you're done, raise your hand. Maya's done, Noah's done, Seth is done. Excellent job. All right. All right, seems like almost everyone is done. All right, let's move forward. Comment swivel with the camera. 3D text objects act like any other element and do not swivel with camera, okay? So if you move the camera around, you can see the back of it or the side of it. They don't just move to your liking, okay? Basically what we're telling you there, okay? All right. All right, Anthony, while you were gone, to make the text 3D, you just use the large A, which is the 3D text object. You type into the box, you can pick the font, etc., and then you have 3D text. So if you wanted to print out like your name in a 3D printer, you can do that. Okay? All right, measurements. We can start measuring things to get better dimensions. You have the measurement button, and this is static, all right? What you do is you just take the measurement button, and it's really useful. You click the 2 points at which you want it to go, and then you can type in. You can move it around to show where you want it to be. And if you double click on it, you can actually be able to change the distance, which is kind of cool. So you can actually change the dimensions on it, okay? Now, tape measure, not static. Tape measure will allow you to take a measurement of something, unlike the dimension tool. If you use the tape measure, it literally just tells you how long something is from point to point. All right? All right, go ahead and try these two things out, the tape measure as well as the dimension tool. And once you're done, raise your hand. Okay, Anthony's done. Drew is done. John Mark, Noah, Marissa, Maya. Drew, to answer your question about does it show up on the axis, you click it on the whatever figure you made for the tools. All right. All right, let's move on to the next point. Scaling. Okay. Three steps using the Follow Me tool, all right? All right. First step. You see how I'm taking the Art button, and then I'm clicking on the face. that I want. Okay, remember, double click for a face. And now I'm clicking on the follow me button. Try that out on a cube, okay? Once again, back up for you here. All right, select your shape, which in this case would be an arch of sorts. Double click to select the entire surface of the face, and then click the follow me tool, and you just beveled the edge right off of that. And it does it all the way around, which is a really quick way of doing things, okay? All right, any questions about that? Oh, here we go. And this is the follow me tool, is the tool that Jean-Marc was talking about earlier. Once you've been able to do the follow me tool, raise your hand. It's a really cool tool. Basically, it makes one cut, and it does it all the way around. Yeah, I hear from Seth. I haven't heard from you yet. Seth, what'd you think of this tool? You have yourself muted, sir. All right. Let's hear from Nick. Nicholas, what'd you think of this tool?
It's cool.
Yeah, you can bevel edges, cut them off. And you notice with the arch, whatever shape you make that arch out of, if it's like a more rounded, it'll do a more round. If it's sharp, not as rounded, it'll do the same thing. Sound good? Mm-hmm. Very good. All right, thank you, Nicholas. Anthony's got it. Great. Seth has it. Drew has it. Noah has it. Catherine, Maya. Very good. You guys are doing awesome. All right. All right, let's get a few more people. Get them wrapped up with this. Okay. Anyone else? Jean-Marc's done. All right, Anthony, I'll show you one more time. All right. Anthony, basically you have to have some type of shape made. In this case, we're using a rectangle. I selected the shape I want to use. I clicked the arch, and I made an arch like a tangent, like we did earlier. Okay, put an arch right here. Now, after I did the arch, I selected my face. We learned how to select faces earlier. Double click on the face that you want to select, okay, which I selected that face. Then I hit the follow me button. Follow me button basically will do something all the way around that face, which took the edge off of this. Okay? All right. Anthony, do you understand? Jean-Marc. Thank you, Anthony. You all right?
Every time I use the follow me tool, the shape disappears.
What face? It all depends on what the shape you're making.
I'm using a rectangle, and I'm doing exactly what you did.
All right. Did you put an arch?
Yes.
All right. Try just drawing the arch, but try not to. We'll try it this way, not making a tangent. Just draw it strictly across.
Okay.
All right. Try that out. I'll leave you online. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. Okay, it worked.
Okay. Super duper, dude. Okay. Yeah,
Is he gonna unmute me?
oh, sorry. If you end up clicking on the wrong face, you can do a tangent on the wrong parts, which Zach, at the very end, I'm really trying to get us through all this. Okay. All right. Punching out openings. What we're going to do, we're going to use the offset tool. Okay. You can see what this symbol right here, the offset tool. All right. It's actually right below the follow me tool. Basically, what I want you to do is just take a cube, and then we click on the offset button. And when you do the offset button, I think I clicked that too much. You'll offset it from the edge there. And then when you do that, you will use the push-pull button. And how far you push that in, you can actually change the shape of it. Okay? What I want you to do is go ahead and try that. Once you've done it, let me know by raising your hand. Okay? Then if you want to try the color bucket, you can actually offset. You can go inside of it. Now you have a box. You can actually change the color if you like. Wow, all of you guys did that fast. That's awesome. Okay, looks like everybody's done here. Okay. It's a really easy tool to use with this offset. All right. Okay, let's move on. All right, creating a table through subtraction. All right. What I want you guys to make is a table. Okay. Make a cube. You're gonna obviously measure the offset. Move tool. Measure the move tool. And what you'll do is pull it all the way through, okay, to one side, and you'll cut that out, and then repeat it by rotating your shape with the orbiting and do it on the other side. And what will happen is you will get a table in the end. You just have to do it on each side. You actually have to do it, I think, 3 times. But you just repeat this process each time, and you actually will end up with a table. Okay? If you understand the instructions of what you have to do right now, raise your hand. Okay. Looks like everyone has raised their hand. From Elizabeth, Alex, Anna, and Anthony. You don't understand? Okay, I think you do. All right. Very good. Once you're done, raise your hand. If you need any help, I'm here to help you. Let's make a table. You guys already made a table? Elizabeth and Max? Marissa?
Oh, I was just raising my hand to say I did what you asked.
You made a table already?
Yeah.
Dude, you're awesome. You're a beast. Keep up the good work. John Mark. Oh, you all done, John Mark? John
Wait,
Mark?
what do you mean by measuring the offset?
Okay, what I mean is
Hello?
what I mean by measuring the offset is just when you mark it how far away from you want it from the edge, like we did on the last thing, making the box. You'll notice how there's
Oh,
you see how this little red dot comes up?
yeah.
It's all in one. Sorry
Okay.
for being confusing on that. Okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Jean-Marc. Anna, all done?
Yep.
Yeah. You liking this tool? SketchUp pretty easy
Yep.
to use?
Mm-hmm.
All
It'll
right.
make a great addition to my house.
Great. Awesome. Thank you, Anna. All right. Max is done. All right. Nick's done. Seth, Noah, Maya. All right. All right. As soon as everyone's done, we'll try to do one of our last. Let me check how many slides we have left. Oh, we got one more thing, and we are done, guys. We are done. This is awesome. Very proud of you guys. Got through almost everything. We got one slide left. 2 minutes left. Very good. Let me know. I'm going to put all hands down. If you need more time, raise your hand. All right, Jean-Marc, go ahead. Take the time you need. Go ahead, Alex, Drew, and Keller. And as you can see, with these tools, you can make a lot of different things. With using CAD, it's always important to mention things. If you decide to make anything really small, we can I can talk with Mr. Dubik and look at maybe we can print stuff out in the future. Like if you did make this table, but you made it really tiny, that's the point of using dimensions. When you dimension everything and make it actually the size is legitimate, you can bring it to life, and which is really cool. Okay, guys, this is a really powerful tool. We're just looking at we're looking at the basics. I mean, I encourage you all to keep pushing further and learning more and trying to gain more out of this. Okay. And it seems like a lot of you are really into it. Yes, Drew, how you doing?
I need help. I need you to repeat how to make the table.
Okay, here, I'll show you. All right. Good. What is you do your offset tool out of a cube. And you see how you extend it all the way down to the base of the cube.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll give you your measured. And then just like we did the other box, then you're going to use your push-pull button and pull it all the way to the back side of the wall. But you're going to have to rotate your box and do that on all the sides. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. I'm going to put hands down. If you need help, raise your hand. Yes, Marissa.
I kind of have a question, and I'm wondering. Oh wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 6 o'clock. I'm just going to show you the last slide. If you want an orientation of things, you can hit the hold shift key to change orientation. Okay, and that is it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I encourage you to continue practicing. If you make anything cool you want to share with the class, upload it onto Edmodo. If you go on Edmodo, you'll notice that the video was posted yesterday for Monday. We'll get this video posted up there. Thank you, everyone, for being part of Young Engineers today. Have a wonderful night and have a great weekend. If you are in Charlotte, you have a lab tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you, and goodbye, everybody. And I know, Eric, I said I was going to keep you on, so you can stay on. You're welcome, everybody. Yes, Jean-Marc.
What are we doing tomorrow night?
I gotta check. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
Sorry, it's been kind of a whirlwind. This weekend, you know, I coach First Lego League.
Yes.
We had a state championship competition this weekend, so I was kind of working on that all weekend and getting ready for that. So Mr. Dubik and another few guys that work with Young Engineers, we worked on the curriculum, but I'm not as I gotta look at the calendar with a little bit more specifically. Okay.
Okay.
So at this point, it'll be a surprise. All right. Thank you. All right. You're welcome, Seth. Have a great night. All right. Let's go with Eric. Come here, Eric. Eric, how you doing?
I'm here.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, hold on. Let me shut this door.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna help him. Yeah, he kind of got a little frustrated because the class was moving on and he couldn't find SketchUp. And I went under. I see something under my applications. It's under devices, and I'm
Yeah.
like, did he download this wrong? But it's devices. It says SketchUp. I
Okay.
click on it, and then it has like a layout SketchUp style builder. Is that downloaded appropriately?
Yeah. There's 3 different options. You have SketchUp, SketchUp Builder, and Style.
layout.
Just click on SketchUp,
Okay.
and it should open up. If it does not, if it has like does it have a smoking symbol over it, like no smoking?
No. I just
Okay.
clicked. I don't even see. Oh no! Now up here. Hold on. Let me go back. All right. I see up in the toolbar the word SketchUp.
Okay.
So,
And you double clicked on it and it's not opening?
well, I double clicked on it, and I don't know if it's behind a window.
All right. What I'm going to do, ma'am, is I'm going to share the screen with you so I can see your screen.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you an invitation here.
Okay.
Let me just get my mouse to where I need it.
I'm not sure. And then when I looked under something up, it said SketchUp, and I mentioned that to you, something SketchUp Men, and I'm like, what is? Yeah.
Sorry, it's going to mute you for a second, but I want to see your screen, and we can talk about it from there. Because one of the issues another student had was on the Mac, if it's not set to, what is it? All right, can you hear me? Hello? Oh. Wait one more second. See, I lost your mic. All right, okay, I see that it's there. And all right, so there, it's on your desktop. This folder up top where it's off your desktop, or it's on your desktop, that needs to be physically moved in your application folders, which is down on your bar down below. Can you minimize the Citrix Online in the background? The webinar software? For some reason, it has you muted, and I don't understand why. Okay, it's in your applications, and when you click on, I don't know why I can't get a mic from you. I'm going to change this back. For some reason, Eric's mom, we lost mic communication. Can you, I believe you can hear me, but I can't. There's like a poor internet connection there. Can you type me your phone number and I can give you a call in the questions? Eric's mom, if you can hear me, please type in the question area your phone number, and I will give you guys a call. Drew, Marissa, you guys can log off. All right, Eric's mom, send me an email if you can hear me. I don't know what's going on with. If you can hear me, please send me an email and watch the follow-up video. Will be online. Okay, thank you.